We're day 3, our visit to Hot Springs, Arkansas. First day we rode up, went up on the mountain, kind of rode through some trails there. Then second day we spent our time downtown. And then on the third day now, probably going to be lazy today. And so what I'm looking at is tell you about the RV park that we're staying in. This is the Hot Springs National Campground, KOA, and it's really conveniently located. Quite seriously, most of the parks around here, from what I can tell, are. This particular park, it's just a little over 2 miles from downtown, and it appears to me that they've done a lot of work in trying to upgrade the park. Several things that we've seen here that you can tell they've spent money on, and recently, to make it better. The bathhouses have been upgraded, and they look fresh. They're old, but at the same time, they look really good. Just the buildings themselves appear to have been updated. Around the park, when you look at the sites, there's furnishings that they have around them that they look better. And then they've just upgraded their Wi-Fi system for streaming here. That was the first night here, there was no Wi-Fi. We're under trees like crazy, which is really nice. And at the same time, that knocks down any chance of antenna. It also knocked down any chance of the dish working. So that's when I had to get a little creative and went to Dish Anywhere working cellular to be able to have something that could fill my TV addiction. The park here is something that it's spaced out well. It has multiple levels to it because it's built on the side of I guess if you call it a hill, but it's really very nice, and you can tell the maintenance on a daily basis is being kept up. Matter of fact, I've had to work around a little bit of the sounds of some of the workers coming in and out. As far as our visit at Hot Springs is a nice stop. We've been here before, and so certainly that had something to do with the amount of time we were ready to spend here on this trip. Hot Springs is a national park, and downtown Hot Springs, Bathhouse Row, is just a beautiful place. There are many historic buildings, and it's clean, it's nice. If you like shopping, there's some shops down through there. Of course, the bathhouses. If you're down in that area, certainly make time to go into the Arlington Hotel. It is just a beautiful building. Some of the things with the Arlington, over the years, it's housed presidents, it's housed gangsters. It's like a claim to fame that Al Capone had stayed there. The city itself is about, what I saw in 2024, 38,000 some few people. So it's not a really large city, and yet it has several things that you would like to have. The things that they tend to push around here as far as that you would want to see is, of course, Bathhouse Row, the Arlington, right up to the tower that they have that views out over Hot Springs, and then Oaklawn, which is a horse racetrack, and also we did stop in there, and its season's over for horse racing, but it has a huge casino in there. So if those are the things that interest you, there's something. Then right just a mile from the RV park here, there's a really large theme park and water park. So if you have kids with something to do, there's just something else to do. So there's been a lot here to be able to keep your interest. Another piece of history that I found interesting, we actually went in to get a hamburger yesterday downtown, and the place had several different things about baseball in it. And as it turns out, that minor league baseball spring training camps actually began in Hot Springs, Arkansas. And over a course of time, they had different teams that have used this area for training. So people like Babe Ruth, Joe DiMaggio actually had been here. So another little piece of history that was really quite interesting. But for this morning, we're going to take some time, look around the RV park, and show you what's here. This is our site, and you can see it's plenty wide. This is what I would say is a basic pull-through. It doesn't have some of the things like the concrete patio, some of them, and the fence around it to where you keep your dogs in there. This one is just flat out a pull-through with full hookup, which is exactly what we wanted. You can see space-wise, you know, and then, my goodness, the trees. They do have, I guess this is a combination fire pit grill and the picnic table. You can tell plenty of room. I mean, we've got the Tiffin itself is about 26 feet. The trailer behind it is 2021, and then the ramps, so you've got another 6 feet there. So this would take a pretty good size unit in it. And again, there's just tremendous amount of space. Directly behind our site is the laundry room. Then there are restrooms, and there is a little cafeteria type setup, a griddle place for cooking on the weekend. They do a breakfast. They have the small cabins. There's a couple right behind us, and then a couple down the hill. Then there's more a little further up. If you feel like getting out for a walk in the morning, a little trail to be able to walk through. There are several little log cabins that are scattered around the RV park. Not very big, but hey, if it fits you, it's great, cute. There is a decent sized pool, and as you can see, kept very clean. And as the sign says, we're at the office. And a nice large outdoor area. Several back-end sites for smaller campers, and actually some of these are pretty good size sites. Propane if you need it. And here's an area with more little cabins. If you wanted to bring a large group with you, these connect, joining deck out here overlooking the little pond with the spring and the fountain. This is advertised as a RV park or campground, not a resort or a luxury resort, which it's not. And so many of the campgrounds now that you find where they throw in the name resort, and they're not. But for a really nice campground with really nice amenities, this is a good one. The noise level, we actually could hear a train somewhere one night. then we're not far off of the highway, which is a good and a bad thing. We're probably, geez, I don't know, maybe half mile, maybe not that far off of a pretty busy highway, but the sound's just not that bad. The convenience of being able to hit the highway and be straight into town certainly more than offsets what little problem there is with road noise. And typically you're going to have an air conditioner unit running anyhow, so you're not going to hear anything. The park offers a neat service in that they offer a shuttle service for $5 a person per day, and they'll run you to Magic Springs, to Bathhouse Row, or to Oaklawn, which is the racetrack casino. That's a nice feature, to where you don't have to fool with looking for a parking place. It's just one more thing that I've found that I think that this park is above average. Hopefully you'll be able to use this information if you're coming up to this area to be able to make some decisions. Thank you for watching, and hope you have a great day.